Oh, good morning, Your Majesty. You're right on time. I just finished setting out the samples for your birthday banquet dessert. Hopefully, we can come to an agreement today. So, before we start, are there any things that you do not want? Flavors, toppings, temperatures? Everything is all right? Great. Let's start over here with just the simple cakes then. The first is just a simple vanilla cake with white icing. It's nothing special, but it's great for picky guests and a lovely blank canvas. Too plain? Yes, I thought so, but it's always a good option. Next is a chocolate cake. Again, fairly simple, but does wonders for picky guests. No? Well, I'm sure we can make a small amount just in case. This one is a marble cake with vanilla and chocolate, more complex and very pleasing to the eye, but not too burdensome on the palate. Maybe. Wonderful. Making headway already. Okay, is there anything in particular you might want on these if you choose them? Your mother and father spared no expense, so I have a variety of berries, fruits, nuts. You like nuts? Well, we certainly have a variety available. I'd recommend pecans myself. You're laughing. Did I say something funny? I'm glad you're in good spirits, Your Majesty. A birthday is a big event. Oh, I'd also recommend coconut shavings, especially for the single flavor cakes. It adds a bit of texture. So, let's move on to the tarts. These are fresh baked this morning, and so they should be a bit warm, but not too hot. How am I so muscular if I'm a baker, you ask? Just because I'm not doing archery, fencing, and horseback riding doesn't mean I can't be in shape. Have you ever lifted a bag of flour? I assume not. One alone is pretty heavy, and I'm often carrying multiple up and down stairs as well as trays of heavy cakes. That leaves me very little time to sample my own products. If I did, I certainly would look more like the traditional baker. So, here we have a strawberry tart, a raspberry tart, a lemon tart, blackberry tart, and a blueberry tart. I quite like the lemon tart. It has an acidic zing that cuts the sweetness of the sugar, but of course you can never go wrong with a good old-fashioned strawberry or raspberry tart. Any in particular you're enjoying? The lemon and raspberry. Good choices, Your Majesty. Just those? Of course, Your Majesty. Now, we have a new confection. I got the recipe from Lord and Lady Araby's Royal Baker. It's a cream puff. The dough bakes light, airy, and flaky and can be filled with a variety of creams. You all right, Your Majesty? You're laughing again. I guess I'm too old to understand your humor, Your Majesty. So, try one and tell me what you think. You seem to be enjoying that one, yes? Wonderful. The next one is also a recipe from the Araby baker called an eclair. This one is similar to the cream puff, except its size and shape mean you have to use an icing bag and shove it deep into the pastry to fill it up all the way. I'm glad I can brighten your morning, Your Majesty. Here, try one and tell me what you... Oh, Your Majesty, you got some of the cream on your... Yes, the squirting can be a problem if you squeeze it. Here, let me get that for you so it doesn't stain. No, I don't have time to make the cream myself, although I certainly can. Is this a yes, even though it's a bit messy? Great. Okay, I think I got all the cream off. Right, you want the marbled cake with coconut, of course. You also want the lemon tart, the raspberry tart, the cream puffs, and the eclair. Got it. I'll relay that to the chefs and they'll get that whipped up for you tomorrow. Is there anything else you might want? Can I teach you how to bake something? I guess, if the king and queen are okay with that. You're right, I guess it would be a nice birthday present. I won't have time until after your banquet, but I'm sure I can find something quick and easy. Thank you for your time. I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure you have many duties to attend to. Oh, Your Majesty, you made it. I was just preparing the counter. How was your banquet? I'm glad I was able to make it a hit. My staff worked very hard, and they're all home for a well-earned rest. We've got the kitchen all to ourselves. Yes, I've gathered the ingredients we'll need. I think we should just do a simple vanilla sponge cake. I've got flour, butter, eggs, sugar, almond oil, a vanilla bean, and 2 different kinds of cream. You only see one? Well, Your Majesty, you're quite observant. The second cream isn't for the cake, and you'll have to get your hands dirty and milk it yourself, but I think you'll enjoy that part quite a bit. I'm not as dumb as you think I am, Your Majesty. Nuts and filling things with cream are the oldest double entendres in the book.